Okay. Cyril, tell me a bit about yourself, Cyril.
I'm a young painter. I work about the mundane portrait. It's quite old-fashioned when you say you do some mundane portraits. What is that? It's not. It's really not very often done in contemporary art. But when I've seen a lot of paintings by Jacques-Émile Blanche or by Vuillard, I discovered that there's a lot of great painters and also women painters that made some mundane portraits, and it's a very interesting genre.
And they're much bigger than before. When I saw your paintings, they were small. Now they got much bigger, no?
I did little paintings at 2 years ago because I needed to exhibit in a place where it was for little things. But so it's like some modelos, but I like also to do big paintings to represent it. To represent the paintings as the items of history of art, like historical portraits.
Can you take me through the collection? Can
Yeah,
we
of
walk
course.
through? Yeah. And you can tell me little stories.
But the people that you like.
Sure, of course. These two persons are Pierre Paul Zalliot, who was the president of ENS. It's the prestigious school in Paris. And he made another school, ENS Sarclay, with an architecture by Renzo Piano.
Ah, great.
And his friend, Gilles, is a specialist for Chinese civilization. And so there's that mask is a popular mask for Carnaval. And they have some paintings by Vincent Biolès and other pieces of design, and so all are mixed together to make a quite colorful palette.
But it's beautiful in the way you did it, because there is two atmospheres. The one here and the one here, and put it all together as a couple is very nice.
Yeah, it's a perspective in two parts.
Yes.
It's like a circle. So it's the thing I did also with that portrait, with which is more a portrait about 19th century, because Jérôme Picon, the model here, wrote a biography about Marcel Proust. And for me it's very important, Marcel Proust, because it's all that story of mundane portraits also. So it's a great dialogue with him. Here it's quite different, because I like that mundane portraits can very boring be, but it's also very like a game, and there's a lot of funny things to do with that. So it's a friend of Beaux-Arts, of Les Beaux-Arts, when I was at school, and he sits on Who's Who.
Great.
So
idea is
that idea to have not just rich people or well-known people, but also to have to play with that mundane idea, but in a funny aspect and quite ironical aspect.
Yeah, with all the codes.
Yeah.
I know this person.
Yeah, it's Alain Veil. It's a.
He's sitting in the back.
Yeah, he's a great collector, He made all the collection in the Musée des Arts Décoratifs.
Ah, d'accord.
For affiche, like posters. Yeah, like posters. And he's a great collector also for African art, but African art about colonization. It's the African art that is very ironical against colonialism. And so he just made a book about that. And he's really a great collector. Here, it's Cécile. Her name is Cécile Ritzenthaler. She's of the family of Maribel, the great actress of the 30s. And she's one of the biggest collectors for jewels by artists in Paris. And she's at her home with works by Michaud and Anton Priner. Anton Priner was also an artist well exhibited in that gallery. But it's total. I didn't know that before it was here. That guy is a very good friend, writer, and he just wrote a play for Isabelle Adjani, which is great, and I've seen at Lacoste in Provence. And he wrote many books, auto-fictional.
But it's beautiful because in the way you did it, it seems like, you know, there is a painter, American painter that paints a lot, seeing in a different way.
Edward Hopper.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really like Edward, looking like Edward Hopper painting.
Yes.
But it's also a bit like the painting by Manet, Le Bar aux Folies Bergères. Yeah, it's also that idea.
With the river.
Yeah, of course, and the glasses. The glasses here.
Beautiful way you did it. You're going to be very successful because I mean right now I think so is going to come back again.
Great. Yeah.
Continue like that. Really believe me.
Yeah, and there's a lot of also in all France now, but in United States it's also very very present.
Yeah. You need to come back to that.
Here is an order by François de Riclès, who how can I say, he sold the collection of Yves Saint Laurent and Pierre Berger at Christie's, and then directed Christie's France. And he ordered me that painting with his friend Karim, that made a lot of portraits of great people, also by video. In video art, and it's their home with a work by Jean-Michel Ottoniel.
Yes, I read it immediately when I saw it. But you know what I like? I like the way that you portray, because this is very difficult. When you do have a couple and you put him like this, very modern way, and it is that gives you, the way that he's sitting, the modernity of your picture.
Yeah, because it's a mix of things, because Karim has more a contemporary taste, and François has a very classical one. Is very interesting in 18th century art. So it's really a mix of their two personalities in the same place.
Yes.
And that's a thing I really love to do, to make something a bit wrong about the time in my paintings, because I paint in a quite historical way, but I introduce subjects with a way to photograph very more contemporary and inspired by artists of photo also.
Interesting.
And here, it's a portrait in the interior of Patrick Moriès in Nice. And there's a bust of Nietzsche because he wrote also about Nietzsche, and he was also the writer of Karl Lagerfeld.
Yes.
And he has a great collection, and what I really like with him is that he's also very interested in decorative art, women art, and he always focuses on minor things of history of art, and he made rare books and rare things, and that's him. He inspired me this thing to work and to play with the mundane portrait, because it's an idea, the mundanity that he really liked also. He wrote a lot about it, and for me it's a very great historical writer.
Yes, that's very nice. But the way you put it on, very good.
He's in shorts, yeah, he's very casual because he was in Nice, it was the summer, and he doesn't want to work, to put him in stage like in an old fashion painting. And the thing I like is that it's very quite classical way to make a library and to have that world map. But he's in shorts, and there's some this funny thing is a lighting on in the prostitutes' houses of the 20s. So there's a mix of things that I like.
Great. I love it.
I love that portrait of this young guy.
It's my boyfriend.
Oh, very
And
elegant.
it's he's
Standing back there.
this way, yeah. And
It's your boyfriend. It's very elegant.
he's at the Villa Necchi Campiglio. It's in Milano, and it's very Art Deco. With I was really fond of paintings by Bernard Boutet de Monvel, and it's a time when I worked with compasses to make strong lines, to really precise all the drawing. It was a period very important for me to explore that aspect.
But you did it right, because it looks very familiar.
Yeah, fluid.
Yeah. And also it could be the Poland contrast. You see that is a little bit Poland. You know?
Yeah.
It was like us sitting in the garden waiting for the car to get fixed.
Yeah, he was waiting for me. And here is the great singer Barbara Carlotti, who I just made that painting in the place where I was in residency in Paris, in Montmartre, Rue Norvin. We had that teeny house, very beautiful in that kind of wood, and it was great because Montmartre is a place for singing also, and so there was something very rhythmical with the wood and her pose, the way she poses.
Very nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. Here is the reserve of the gallery, so it's a place for collectors, but we see some portraits I made in Montpellier because I had a residency and at the MoCo, the museum that Nicolas Bourriaud made in Montpellier, and I portraited all the people who made that place a place in the map for contemporary arts. So there's a portrait of Nicolas Bourriaud here, and it's some painting I made some years ago, but it's my first exhibition in Paris, so the people has not seen them here.
Mm-hmm. And who's the lady?
That lady is Colette Barbier, who directs la Fondation Ricard.
Bien sûr.
And she poses at her home with Michelangelo Pistoletto mirror, and there's a lighting by Mathieu Mercier.
Très very nice.
And here it's quite interesting. Quite interesting for you, because it's the portrait of Fabienne Martin. Fabienne Martin directed the agency FAM, F-A-M.
Right.
And she made a lot of collaboration between models and great photographers.
And you did it like a Manet.
Yeah, quite Manet looking. Yeah.
Manet looking, but it's nice. You think this is a
And
great
so it's again, yeah.
And this is who is this?
That guy? No. It's a director. He made a great movie about Yves Saint Laurent.
C'est lui.
Yeah.
D'accord, c'est lui. Ah, d'accord, parce que je connais. I know him.
Right.
The last movie?
Not the movie.
He made a documentary.
He made a documentary.
Yes.
The good documentary.
Yes.
Both documentaries, the best ones.
Yes.
Are by him. Yeah.
I know.
And this?
And this is a view of my salon, and there's Alain Jacquet work. It's the two houses, and here are two works by les frères Campana brothers, and it's quite phallic. And
But it doesn't look like
and yeah.
But the way they did it is nice.
And there's one left.
And yours. And so we come to the Diane corner.
And the great design is with in the garden of Saint-Cloud. And it was one of the modelos I exhibited a few years ago, but she's really in majesty with the title of the exhibition, like a sign, like a Picabia painting, like a Spanish Picabia painting.
Especially, by the way it did it. Yeah.
So she made the symbol of the exhibition.
And here we are.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.